Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Solsik here from MBT Studio, and today I am very excited. We have the Sennheiser HD58X for full review. So I'm gonna share with you all the adventures I had with this headphone, coming right up after this intro. Hey guys, welcome back. So my unboxing video, a lot of you guys commented with questions, and I think they're very good questions, so I'm gonna start by answering those questions right off the bat. So Ernest is asking this question. Good content review. Both mass drop have the Sennheiser HD58X and 6XX currently as active drops. Wish to get? Well, Ernest, I think that's a question a lot of us really have. I think I have to leave that to preference. Some people will say that the HD6XX is actually more warm sounding, more full bodied, and a little bit more darker sounding in a way. The 58X is a little bit different. It's a little bit more articulate. It has a little bit more, I would say, cleanness to it. And in my opinion, if you want the ultimate value, I think the $150 HD58X is the answer. Oh. So it seems like I missed some of the questions. He said the two 58X and 6XX and has... Okay, I think he was asking which one has better vocals, imaging, and bass. So in terms of vocals, I think the 6XX still wins here. I think the 58X is equally good, but the 6XX wins by a very small margin. So in terms of imaging, because the 58X is more clear, I think this headphone over here kind of beats the 6XX in terms of imaging, but that's just my opinion. And in terms of bass, this is the most interesting part. The 58X over here has a bit of a more rounder bass. What I mean by that is the 6XX has a more darker, more luscious bass that sometimes people think is too muddied. But this headphone over here, it's more rounded, it's more clean, it's more articulate bass. So Douglas Cross asks, some people seem to like the 58X if you remove the external foam too. I'd like to do a comparison between the 6XX and the 58X with this done. And then he asks, how do we do it? So the mod is very simple. What he's talking about here is removing this cup over here, and then there's a foam inside. We want to remove that. So I'll walk you through it. It's not that hard. So what you do is you take the bottom part here and then you snap it off. Just joking, it's not that hard. So what you do is you take this bottom part, okay? So this plastic bottom part comes out entirely, okay? And then inside you get this, right? The back of the driver, and then here you have the foam. So you want to take out this foam like so, and then you just snap it back on. Now when you snap it back on, this is pretty important if you don't want to damage it. There's 4 nods here, so you want to align with these 4 nods here first. So this actually comes off. It's 2 parts, so you want to line it up, okay, like so, and then put the cup back on. So after removing the foams on both cups, I did a listen back and forth, and it was not an easy task because to do an accurate comparison, you had to put the foam back on and then listen for hours, and then put the foam out and listen for hours. But I did it. And in doing so, I found out that without the foams, it sounded more airy. The highs were more extended, there was more soundstage, it sounded wider and deeper. And for me, I like it without the foam. When I had the foam on, although I had more bass, I didn't get the sound stage and I didn't get this kind of atmospheric width and depth. So I guess I have to thank Douglas for this one. This is a very good mod. I highly suggest it, and it's reversible, so why not try it for yourself? And a lot of the people have been asking me, how's the build quality? I heard that it's worse than the 6XX. I heard that the build quality lacks a lot. And it's not true. I think that the build quality on this headphone is equal to the 6XX. And if it's lacking in any way, it's only by a little bit. So I don't think that this headphone is inferior in build quality by any means to a degree that you should be worried about. Now, one thing I really like about this headphone, and I've said it on my unboxing video, is the fact that it's so stylish. I just love this shiny black look. It's just gorgeous that way. And I find it more sexy without the foams on because I can see the drivers clearly now. And although I'm not going to be rocking this headphone outside, I still like the looks of it. Even though I'm going to be the only one seeing myself in this headphone, except for all you guys. So I think the looks are dope. I'm digging it. Now let's get to the sound quality. Now the sound quality of this headphone, you already probably got a glimpse of it. Now I'm talking about it in terms of with the foams on. With the foams on, the bass is really great. Really great for what it is, $150. It doesn't sound like the original 580 by any means. I think this is a birth of a new Sennheiser headphone. The bass is really great on this headphone. It's more rounder, it's more clean than the HD650. Sometimes it reminds me of the cleanness of the 600, and sometimes it reminds me of the full body sound of the HD650. And sometimes it reminds me of some other headphones like Hifi and Odyssey when you have the foams off. And no, I'm not saying that it's the same thing. I'm just saying that it reminds me of it because it has a little bit of a similarity there. So I think this is overall a very, very good headphone, and certainly worth 150 bucks because you can mod it to your liking. I mean, you can mod it if you want more soundstage, if you want more depth and width, and if you want more atmospheric sound, then you can remove the foams and you can use it that way. If you want more bass, if you want kind of more cleaner sound than the HD6XX, then you can certainly use it with the foam on. So I think this is a win-win situation. I mean, it's a great headphone, no doubt. It's 150 bucks, which is highly affordable. So another question I got a while back is, do you need an amplification for this headphone? Can I use it with my phone? And I've done that with my Sennheiser headphones before. I've just used it with my phone. And I was skeptical of buying an amplifier for a headphone. But when I did, I was really surprised. And at the time, I only bought a $100 FiO headphone amplifier. So please, when you buy a headphone like this, try to buy an amplifier as well. It doesn't need to be expensive. $100 or something like that is fine. Just properly amplify it and you'll get a better result. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you like this video and click that big subscribe button below. And check the description below because I usually put all the important stuff down there. And I'll see you guys on the next video.